What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another vlog, and I'm here in Metro Manila in the Philippines, and I'm gonna be exploring Cubao or Araneta City right here. It's an area that's kind of developing. They got some developments going on, a couple of condos, a lot of malls, nightlife, and then they got a famous Coliseum, the Araneta Coliseum, which that's how the word phrase "Thriller in Manila" came when Muhammad Ali fight there. So we're gonna walk around the neighborhood, explore, and see what's going on. So join me. So here you can see some condos, and it's funny because this is actually called Manhattan, just like in New York City. And then if you walk around, there's a market that's called Times Square, so they're developing. The thing about this neighborhood, that there are a mixture of new buildings with old parts. So it's a neighborhood in process, and not only locals live here, there's a lot of foreigners that live and work around here. So we're gonna walk around and see what can we find. So here you can see, this is kind of like BGC, but a more local vibe, like a more chiller vibe. Streets are developed. And then over here, across the street, this is what used to be, this is the Araneta Coliseum. This is where they had that big fight of Muhammad Ali. As you can see, if you walk in the nighttime, it's beautiful. A nightlife, people having food, dinner. Here you got Korean bonchon, which you got that back home. And then this is the entrance, and now here they do concerts too. It's a modern building, the Noble Hotel, so pretty beautiful and a lot happening over here. And over here you see they got fast food chains, McDonald's, they got a DQ, Dairy Queen. It's all developed. It's like shopping complex mixed with the downtown, and got the streets over here. This is Gateway Tower. There's a mall there, the Gateway Mall. Then they connect and overpasses around the streets. And if you go in the nighttime, it's beautiful too, like the lights and everything. There's a lot happening over here. Then over here, they got this here. If you come in the nighttime, it's even nicer. The lights they decorate. And you can see the high-rise condos here, how tall they are. And all the vegetation, it gives you a nice vibe. Pretty beautiful. I do like the structure of the buildings and the tropical climate area. And then I'm not supposed to be walking around the street, but just want to show you guys what the street looks like. And this is part of Manhattan development condo, so a lot of people live here. Then the neighborhood just keeps going in the high-rise buildings over here. Then I saw a gentleman there sweeping the streets, so you know they keep it nice and clean over here. But yeah, I think in the first floor it must be like a parking, then the mall, and then you go all the way up, and this is where the people lives. Then if you go over that way, it turns like a little bit more local. Then over here is a different vibe. There, this is traditional right here in the Philippines, the jeepney. This is like a different type of jeepney. It's pretty big. I don't think I fit there because I'm a tall guy, but you can see here's like an older part of Manila, the buildings combined with the modern buildings. So, and there goes the train, the light rail, takes you to other parts, you know. Before, I'm loving the neighborhood and the mixture, you know. It's good to see another city across the globe. The beauty about exploring, I know a lot of people, I know Manila doesn't get really a good reputation, but just like any city has its good and bad, you just gotta know where to go. And there's a lot of things to do. This is one of the most popular cities in the whole world with, I think, over 20 million people pile up, so do expect to see a lot of crowds and a lot of traffic here. So I'm in a little street or a little alley called Cubao Expo, and it's kind of like a market. Not much happening here, but they sell everything like clothes, coffee shops, and I heard in the nighttime it gets pretty lit over here. So over here's another main street. You got a supermarket around Manila, which is called Shopwise, and it gets pretty busy over here. See the high-rise developments going on. So I'll show you what's going on over here. The one thing about the Philippines, there's malls next to each other. This over here is Ali Mall, and the name came after Muhammad Ali, so that's why they name it. And then this is a Filipino brand, the SM Mall. There's a bridge there that connects you from one mall to another one, so I think that's pretty interesting. But you'll see it all over Philippines, especially Manila. There's a supermarket, this are the condos, Manhattan, all of this is like a condo complex. Development going on, so you know, pretty interesting. So I made it inside alley mall. Like I say, it's a couple of malls connected together. This is the alley mall, which came from the name Muhammad Ali. So this is like an icon over here. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 multi-levels. So, you know, the malls in the Philippines are an adventure. This one's pretty much more standard, nothing crazy. I already showed you Mega Mall, Mall of Asia, Robinsons, but yeah. But it's a pretty cool mall to walk around. You can have an idea of what's going on. So this is like the outside of the alley mall. And even outside, they got stores and stuff. And then over here, this is like another building, a Manhattan complex. Pretty modern structural buildings. I like how they build the condos in Manila. Then they keep the sidewalks, you know, pretty impeccable. And also I like how they combine not just the concrete, but the vegetation over here. And this is a Filipino icon, Mang Inasal. I had it the other days in Boracay, and the chicken was really good, a good fast food. You can order rice. They also have like the promo for limited rice and iced tea, so I think it's something that's pretty interesting. And this is another side of the neighborhood. Just more like a local. You'll see food spots. You could get a tricycle in that street over there and get around other parts of this neighborhood in Cubao. Because in a lot of neighborhoods in the Philippines, you can rent a tricycle. Not sure if you can hear me because it's noisy, but that's one of the sounds of Manila. And there's other areas in Manila that are much more crowded than this, so. But yeah, got this vibe over here. That street over there is pretty cool. I'll see if I can sneak by and film a little bit. Like I said in my previous video, crossing the streets of Manila is something else. Like it's hardcore, you know, you gotta be brave enough. But then you see a regular street, you know, people eating and all that. So yeah, food is not that busy today. I've been other times and I see it more crowded. But yeah, this is more local out here, pretty different from where I started my blog. Got music playing, Andos on the other side of the street, and this is where you can rent the tricycles and go somewhere else. So that was the end of my video exploring Cubao here in Manila. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.